like, really? I didn't know it was happening in One Piece. Sanji, come on. Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes 219, and then I'm jumping, there are a few filler episodes, I guess, and I'm jumping to 226. So in the last episode, we started this final match against, like, it was a boxing match, more or less, against, between the captains, and there was like this field that they can't like fall out of, like bounds that they can get that they lose if they get out of. But it didn't seem like we were trying too hard to push each other outside the bounds. Like, it just seems like we're trying to knock each other out pretty much. At least that's what Foxy was doing. Silver Fox, whatever his name is. Silver Foxy, I don't know. And then he kind of like he started up pretty ridiculous, like it always kind of is with this dude. And then suddenly he had like this big gorilla machine that was like boxing Luffy, relentlessly. And then Luffy is looking really bad, and it keeps falling down because he keeps like getting hit with the slow beam, and he can't do anything. I mean, not getting. Anyway, he can use his rubber stretchiness, and so now we just left him at a point where he just like keeps falling down and then gets back up, and he's all like beaten up, and everyone's like, looking on and being like pretty horrified because they didn't expect this. And honestly, I didn't expect this either because he was so ridiculous, this dude. And then suddenly, like, it became serious, and it was like, okay, what, shit. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon to get way ahead on One Piece reactions, or reactions to other shows that you might be interested in, like My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer. But most importantly, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. Do you lose if you die, though? I guess. I mean, okay, Luffy's not gonna die, but, Everybody's so moved. And this, with this, like, ridiculous, like, wig and stuff, suddenly took such a turn. I mean, these guys are pretty decent overall, or at least they get moved like it's a show, like it's entertainment for them. Anyway. Yeah, I was wondering if they're allowed to do that. Well, that didn't last long. Yeah, you have to be really precise about this, so, and fast. Ay. We didn't see that last one, though. I need to see it. We didn't see it hit. I guess it did hit. Or maybe not. What? What fell? Like, have we seen Luffy in so much trouble ever? I guess, yeah, when he was killed by a crocodile or something. Yeah, killed. Because it's kind of funny that this guy proves to be such a big opponent all of a sudden. Why did he not? Why didn't he shoot him with a slow beam? Oh, now he does. On himself? Oh, what did he hold there? Something that... A piece of the mirror, maybe? A piece of the mirror that he could, I think that it, like, reflected the beam. Yay. Woo! Your afro. Yay for the afro. Let's go! It's gonna push him out the bounce, right? Right? Yeah, it's gonna hit eventually. Very cool. There's something about Luffy that looks very young with that afro somehow. It's going to throw him right out. What do you mean, what? You're ridiculous. What do you mean you don't know? Okay, you're stupid. Woo! But is he gonna go out of bounds though? It seems so, yeah. Because he flew up, and I was like, okay, is he gonna fall right back down? I heard the 20 wins. But now we get all of his crew, right? That was what he bet. Yeah, he's pretty much drowning right now. Well, they're kind of loyal, right? Like, for all the number and for the way that they were won, you would assume they wouldn't be this loyal, but okay. What? Take off that thing. Of course not. True. Brother. Wow, okay. Spiteful. What? Yeah, we're gonna tell them that we don't need those 500. You don't know these people. What do you want from us? Okay. Well, that was part of the rules. I thought maybe. How many people do you have? So he's gonna tell them. Good job, Luffy. Yeah. They're so like blasé about just exchanging hands like that. You didn't see this coming. I don't know how loyal why they're so loyal, but good for them, I guess. I guess they don't have a bad life. You just keep getting crew members with this dude. Are you going to go back to go looking for your people now? Good lesson, I guess. What are we gonna do with this simple thing, though? Give it to him? I guess. I don't get, like, he accepted the challenge so he could get revenge for Shelly or something? What? What the fuck are you? Okay. What's his, it's his son or something? The grandson maybe who wanted to stay behind. a few days. What a weird reunion. Okay. So what were you doing? Just digging holes the whole time? Okay. I'm sorry for worrying you. Did he dig holes like through, I guess, like from side to side? A ship ride, okay. I wonder who that's gonna be. No one from the Davy Foxy Pirates, so that's good. Honestly, I wasn't feeling that. I mean, obviously we didn't focus on any one of them, so it wouldn't have made sense. Or it would have, like, and then we would have focused on it later. What is happening here? Okay, so that was episode 219, and I guess, yeah, it definitely seems like the end of the arc. This was an interesting arc. Like, it was pretty short. Almost felt like, I mean, like, I just, like, simultaneously was watching the filler arc, and I think it's not a lot longer than that, you know? So it kind of felt like, you know, a very short one. And it was mostly filled with comedy. I mean, there were moments definitely when Chopper, like, was taken, and then, you know, he was told that he had to be a man about it, and, you know, and just, like, I don't know, grow up a little, show his pride or whatever. And also, I mean, at the end, I guess, when Luffy was really fighting for like, really, like, taking blows for his crew and kind of telling, you know, everyone that he would rather die than lose any one of his crew. We already knew this, but it was still, you know, nice, I guess, to see him actually call it out, and actually, you know, get all the blows for it. It's kind of funny to me, though, that, you know, this guy presented such a problem, you know, but when the only one I could compare him to, like, against Eneru, for instance, he didn't get that beat up, Luffy, right? He was never really like, and I think, like, the other one I'm thinking of is Crocodile. But to be honest, before that, yeah. I mean, even, like, anyway, I guess it was just the fact that, you know, this Foxy dude was so ridiculous. And, I mean, he was so ridiculous, like, on purpose. Like, he didn't even take himself seriously, I think. You know, and it, like, up until the very last moment, he was still ridiculous, you know? Like, the last moment before he suddenly kind of changed, and he suddenly became, like, such a fearsome opponent, and we couldn't do anything. And I mean, it makes sense, because his power is pretty awesome, like, the way he used it, for sure, at the end there, like, for sure, like, but somehow, I guess the connection between who the kind of character he was with his power kind of made him, like, yeah. I mean, kind of made me not take him seriously at all, you know, because also the fact that he was like a fox and he cheats, and whatever, it was just like, oh, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna take you seriously. And then suddenly it was like serious, or at least like as serious as it could go when Luffy's on the line, I guess. It was just like, oh, Luffy's like getting really beat up, and his crew's like actually worried for him, or like, even if they're not worried, like that he would actually die, they, you know, it's not a pleasant sight to see him get so beat up for their sake, I guess, and not be able to do anything about it. And they're not used to seeing Luffy so beat up, I guess, usually. Even though Luffy at the end, it was like, when the old dude, Stilts dude, told him, like, oh, you're so beat up, and he's like, oh, it's as usual. I don't think it is. I don't think you usually get this beat up. But they do get, well, I mean, as a whole, they tend to get beat up a lot and then just kind of get back up. So I guess maybe it is as usual. Like, I'm just thinking about, you know, the Skypiea arc. Like, there, Sanji and Usopp got really hurt multiple times. Everyone got electrocuted like over and over and got back up. So yeah, I guess it is as usual. Maybe not for Luffy himself, but I mean, for Luffy it happened with Crocodile, so I don't know. Anyway, I guess we are used to that. It's fine. So, but overall, like in terms of like what this arc gave us, I'm not sure really, because I mean, maybe it was just supposed to be like comedic relief. Like, I mean, it showed us how important his crewmates are to Luffy, but we knew that already. Or the fact that Luffy, you know, doesn't want a big crew, but we knew that too. He really handpicks them. You know, he searches out for people who he feels are the right people. Like he, you know, he gets this feeling. Obviously, he's not going to just be like, oh, okay, now I have 1 million people. Let's go. You know, it's not about numbers. It's not about, you know, actually, like he wants, obviously he's an advocate for quality over quantity to like an extreme degree. Like he really, you know, is really careful about who he adds to his crew. So, I mean, and it's not to say that he's very like picky. It's not like people are like clamoring at his door and he's like, no, like testing them out. He just kind of finds the people that he vibes with that prove to him that they're good enough. And then he's like, okay. Like he doesn't need too much. He doesn't put too much active thought into it. It's just kind of a gut feeling for him. Anyway, so, okay. Over, like, in terms of how much, I don't know, maybe it will come in later or something, and then we'll be like, oh, right. I don't know, because I don't feel like there was a lot that was being, I don't know, like, like a lot that we were, you know, questioning in this arc. Because, I mean, like, even the whole idea of, like, this crew kind of going around cheating and getting a lot of, you know, like, stealing a lot of other crew members to be their own. Like, even at the end of the day, all those crew members just, I mean, mostly it seems like wanted to keep on being part of this crew. Even if you think like, I mean, they're all like from all over the world, I guess, from all different ships. They were kind of stolen by all these stupid rules that, you know, they have for this game. But they all are inexplicably loyal to this boss dude for some reason, even though he's really ridiculous. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, we didn't come out of this feeling like we learned a lesson or anything. I mean, not that we usually do, but yeah, there is something that we fight for here. Well, we fought for Shelly. We fought for revenge against, I mean, what they did. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, it was fun. I just feel like it was not very deep, I guess, or something. And yeah, it seems, I mean, we've talked about Shipwright for a while now, for a few episodes, I think, or at least we've mentioned him every now and then. So, I mean, oh yeah, I know where they mentioned. I think they mentioned him in the filler. They were talking about how, you know, the merry-go always keeps like getting broken, and they need someone to fix it like properly. So I guess it's gonna come soon. I assume that there's going to be a new member, a crew member. I think there's a guy named Frankie. I think that might be him. I don't know what he looks like, what he's about. I don't know if he's the shipwright. Maybe it will be something else. He will be something else. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm waiting, I guess, for that. And you know what the next arc brings. So I hope you guys... Oh, wait, I need to watch another episode, but I have to stop for now. But I'll come back later and finish the other episode. Like the episode actually starts the next arc, I guess. So I'll see you there. So I'm back, and now we're getting into episode 226. Let's get into it. Look, it really continues up from the same. Oh, okay. So they sailed away, but we met them again in this filler? And they stole from us? Or stole our something? I don't know. How are you back? What the hell just happened? But I mean, I think it's mixed filler and canon, so I guess this is all part of the filler, basically, obviously. The art style is very different. Not very, but. Why do you have the afro again? What the fuck is happening? It's still the same jokes. Wow, it's been like 7 episodes. What is Luffy doing there? What the fuck is this? What is happening? You think it's portrait? Why are we rehashing the same jokes? I mean, now at least they can witness Luffy's stupidity, but... Okay. Okay. I'm fine. It is funny, I guess. It's stupid, but funny. What are you doing here? Okay, fine. I'm gonna shut up. I know it's the filler. Luffy! Get out of the way! What? I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh, they were in a compromising situation. What is happening? Like, really? I didn't know it was happening in One Piece. It didn't happen. I was looking forward to it. Okay. He has so many crew members locked up. Like, okay. Like, is it part of the 500 or are those more crew members than the 500? What the hell? What? Is that what he's... I don't think that's what he said. What is happening on this ship? And Chopper has, like, you know, premonitions about all of it. Not premonitions, just feelings, I guess, at the same time that this is happening. What are you doing? Is that so? So why did you write? So why you really expected Nami to come here when you said no women allowed forward or something? Okay, I don't know if I believe you, but okay. It's the gorilla thing again? Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I almost got it. No, I think you don't get it, dude. What is your thing supposed to do? Like, what are these things? I'm really confused. I hope this episode really has, non-filler content. I don't know what's like what. Like, I hope the non-filler is like that. I will recognize that it's non-filler. You know? Oh, whatever. What are you even here for? What was your thing supposed to do? I guess we never found out. I thought there would be some kind of trick to it, like, oh, something. I guess not. I mean, it exploded or something. But maybe just from the crash. You didn't see this? Like, you just saw his face without realizing he was tied up? For God's sake. Okay. I don't get it. Sanji, come on. That was a good joke. If it was really a joke. Sanji. The truth is, yeah, I think that lines are like, I don't know exactly. If you say so. I think. Okay. After that? What? What? Really? What? I'm just gonna follow them and attack them. Self-centered? What? What the hell? Really? Where are we gonna get rid of you, dude? Maybe there's more to it than I'm expecting. I don't know. Scrumptious. So stupid. I don't know what it is about the art style, but it changed. What's happening? Robin? What's happening? Does Robin know what it means? What is that? A person? No, Chopper's right, but no, I mean, I was thinking about myself. Yeah, because the hair reminded me of Usopp. That's why I was confused. Okay. What? Robin? Oh no. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, it's very unusual. Who the fuck are you? Marie? Oh. Okay, so you obviously knew her as a child, but why is she so afraid of you? Like she seems personally afraid, not like afraid, like, oh, you know, he's known as one of the world government's powerhouses. He's dangerous, you know, look out or something. She knows him personally. She was hurt by him personally, it seems like. I guess that was the non-filler part of this episode. I will say, though, that I enjoy the part where Sanji and Zoro was kiss. So stupid. I don't know. I like that the fact that their rivalry has been really turned up high lately. I feel like it hasn't been there the whole time, but it's really gotten like spicy. I don't know, I love it. Anyway, I can't believe Foxy, like for all those filler episodes, Foxy was still there causing trouble for us. I hope he's gonna be gone. Unless he has something more important to do, or like he has a part to play in something bigger than just him being stupid. Or whatever. Or having some, trying to defeat the Straw Hats or something. To retrieve his honor or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, overall this episode was pretty stupid. I was like, I mean, for the most part, it was just like, okay, obviously following up the filler that came before, and I was just like, where's the canon part? Will I know it? Like, what am I supposed to be looking for? But yeah, it seems like the ending was definitely a canon, and I'm very intrigued. I saw somewhere a comment that just said, every time there's a Robin arc, it's good. And I mean, that's not to say that the arcs that don't focus on Robin are not good, but it just makes me think like, oh, is this an arc focused on Robin? Is it gonna be good? I feel like I think I'm heading into one of the good arcs. I don't know. I mean, so far, Alabasta has been good, and Arlong has been like, I mean, most of the East Blue I liked, I think, but definitely Arlong was. I mean, I think Usopp's arc was just not enjoyable to me for the most part. It was like very slow though. It was very slow. That was mostly annoyed me about it. But and Alabasta had its moments, obviously it was a very long saga, I guess you call that. Like saga with a few arcs inside. But like overall it was good, and in Skype I liked a little less. And this, whatever this was before, this one was funny, I guess. I don't know. But this one I'm looking forward to, especially. I guess. I don't know exactly. I don't know anything. But I just think that, I mean, I've said already that Robin really interests me as a character, and I want to know more about her. And I think this is our chance to get to know more about her, or something about her past anyway. This relationship she has with Aokiji, what's his name? Aokiji. I didn't really catch it. Something like that, like the admiral, the Navy Vice Admiral, she called him, right? What does he have up his sleeve? Like, why is she so scared of it? Because we haven't seen Romney scared, even of Crocodile. I mean, okay, she was working with Crocodile, but working sort of, just kind of in alliance with him. So his wrath wasn't turned on her, obviously. But here, it definitely seems to link to some traumatizing moment in her past, and we don't know anything about her past, barely. Like, we just know that she was 8. She took care of, like, I didn't remember how many ships of Marines, like everyone was dead there except for her, something like that. And now and that's pretty much it. And she's looking for the, her parents were archaeologists, I think she said, or she's a descendant of archaeologists or something, so she has an interest in it, and she's looking for those poneglyphs, and now she's looking for the big poneglyph that supposedly, collected all of the poneglyphs or something like that holds the true history that Gold Roger possibly had, possibly like collected himself or something. But beyond that, we don't know much about what drives her. Like, why is she so interested in this history? Why is she so, what is happening? Like, I mean, okay, I can understand being interested in the true history if you think there's a lie and, you need to uncover something. But what does it have personally to do with her, I mean, if her family were archaeologists, so obviously it has something personally to do with her, like she wants to continue in their footsteps or something. That could be it. But I feel like there's more to that. Also, what happened to your family, Like, I'm very intrigued, and I'm very, very intrigued. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for this arc. I'm glad it's starting. I'm excited for it. So I guess that's all I have to say about this episode. I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I'll see you in the next one where there's like, I feel like a little bit like, this episode was mostly filler, but what can you do? I mean, it was important for the sake of, I wouldn't have wanted to miss the end there, obviously. Even though they might like recap it in the next episode, but I still needed to see that ending for myself for sure. So yeah. Okay. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Betty and Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tieranor, Michael Gabriel, and Shiakuben. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without whose support, I will never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.